Okay, so this video is going to be talking about the people who got striked with a little information on why they're getting actually striked for it. So, here's a little bit. If you haven't seen it, Gideon did his own part 2 of the Cupcake Quest from the original 2 years later. Most channels that talk about what Gideon did got a whole guideline strike, and this guy got his whole channel terminated. So here's a little background of what's actually happened if you don't know what's happening. So do you remember the whole EDP stuff that happened 2 years ago? Yes, it's been 2 whole years since that Cupcake video with EDP. So that came out, people started talking about everything that's happening, because I think there's been a few things that happened with them between then and now. So I think at this point, 2 weeks ago, Gideon made a video of him confronting EDP in a cupcake costume. It was that 8-second clip that got a whole guideline strike. Because this is what Gideon said about how everyone's getting a guideline strike. I know why everyone's getting a guideline strike. It's because I didn't show law enforcement in the 8-second teaser clip of us talking to him. Even though cops did come and have a case number if you want to cover the case. Just don't show the clip if you don't want to get striked. And that's what he said after YouTube took down his whole stream. Or, the live stream where he showed the clip on. Hey, at Team YouTube, me and multiple YouTubers' videos got taken down for an unwarranted reason. When all the information is true, I can provide a case number. Please re-review my video, and everyone else is dealing with this case. So he wasn't there to meet anyone. They were just there to confront him because he was allegedly talking to a 15-year-old. They came there to show the alleged screenshots of the conversation that he was having with the 15-year-old. And the only reason why the video came out and that we've seen it is that the victim came out with their own video about the whole thing, which we'll go through later on. So when that 8-second clip was shown, people saw it and they started making their own videos about the situation, which led mostly a lot of people who talked about it got a whole guideline strike. I'm keeping it vague and not showing any images of the actual thing other than tweets, just in case if I get striked for it, because I don't know if I even can get striked because I'm not monetized. Most of the reason why everyone got striked is that YouTube said it was cyberbullying and harassment. Now let's get into the people who talked about it who got, a guideline strike. The first person I seen who actually got the strike was Bryzy, who had about a $250,000. They made a video, and it wasn't even their commentary that got him a strike. And it wasn't even the 8-second clip that Gideon said everyone's getting a strike for. He got the strike from a Discord call that was made a few days earlier before the actual clip was released. The clip was Gideon, I think Canal something, EDP, and one more person, just all in a Discord call. How that happened was, I think it was EDP and Canal. He was talking to each other. Canal knows Gideon, so he invited him to the call to see what EDP would say. And that was his second strike, because the first one he got was making a commentary video about the guy who I think allegedly tried to meet with a minor who was on meth and crashed his car. He sent an appeal, it was denied, and one more in his whole channel gone. He made a tweet about it where when he first got the strike, he panicked and deleted the video. So he worked with YouTube to recover it, but like I said earlier, they declined his appeal, and even after covering the video, his appeal was denied. Next person who got striked was Tom Dark. Made a video, it's gone. Reason, harassment, cyberbullying. Appeal was rejected. He didn't get a strike on the clip or anything that happened now. He got a strike because he used an image from 2 years ago from the original EDP Cupcake clip. Nothing new. It was just that old picture from 2 years ago. And that's what got him the strike now, off of everything that's happening now. He also made a video on Twitter because he can't post for 2 more days. It's a quick video, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Check it out. Next person is Rev. Same reason, harassment, cyberbullying. The reason why it was cyberbullying and harassment for him was because he said this at the end of his video. Quote, EDP should go to jail and is a threat to children. That's all he said. That was about 8 days ago. He made a video talk about what happened after. Go check it out. He also got an email from YouTube saying the reason why it was harassment and cyberbullying is because the video is used to accuse an identifiable individual of an egregious misconduct with a minor without the presence of law enforcement. He released a video 2 days ago talking about the situation, which you can check out. A short summary of what happened in the video. The video is called I'm Back, but YouTube has a serious problem. Sent an appeal, but that thing got declined faster than how long the video actually was. And YouTube quadrupled down on him. And he says the reason why everyone's getting a strike is that YouTube is saying anyone who makes a video on this was part of the fake sting operation that Gideon did to confront him. He talks about all the support he's getting community, other YouTubers, and very large communities or large YouTubers that he never thought would message him. he talks about what got him striked. That was quoted earlier. And he said that that was his own opinion that he made from public information. He did not harass him. That was his opinion. Now the quadrupling down part. First was the strike and a removal. Then was a rejection of the appeal. Third was a tweet that they made saying that they're not going to change their mind. And the last being the email. Now the person who got it the worst out of everyone. Minikin. To keep it short, I'm going to just call him Mini. No pun intended. So, no strike, no video. Whole channel got just terminated. And you might be confused on what I mean he got terminated if there was no video. So, he did a reaction video to the victim coming out about everything, being Kayla Hopkins' video, I'm EDP445's victim, where in the video she talks about the message between her and EDP, where he allegedly threatened her life if she talked about it. A little backstory on how the message started between them. So you remember back a couple of months where Gideon was going to do an interview with EDP? So he joined the Discord server, joined the Discord call, and he tells Gideon, I'm not doing the interview unless you pay me. So Gideon's like, I ain't paying you, so the interview just never happened. And while he was in the Discord call, he saw this one girl, Kayla, with all her socials in her Discord bio. I'm not sure what it's called, I think it's Discord bio. But then, since everyone was there, he started messaging her on Instagram. So Minnie did a reaction video, and he didn't even post the video. It's an unlisted video, and his whole channel got terminated because of it. And it's actually crazy, because how do you get your whole channel terminated for a video that you didn't even drop yet? And when he started talking about it on Twitter, since he can't post anything anymore, people started quoting Corey Extension because they believe YouTube is racist or have favoritism. This is based off memory, so I might get some information wrong. But a year ago, Corey did a few gaming videos, and those videos later became age restricted. And he called out YouTube for being racist or having favoritism. Because you had white critics like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, whose video on the same game did not get age restricted. And really, how else can you take it? And to other people, it showed that YouTube does not want creators of color to thrive. And it turned out even worse for YouTube, because every single large creator out there had something to say. And it was the exact same thing with everyone just bashing YouTube for what they did. Because there's no real reasoning on why his video alone got age restricted when everyone else's didn't. And at the end of it, it basically turned into age restrict all of us or none of us. So Corey's video did get un-age restricted, but it killed the video's views. Because if you don't know, if you have a video gets age restricted, YouTube just stops showing it to anyone and everyone. So the only way to actually see the video is if you go to his actual channel to see if there's a new video. And with that, people are saying it's the same thing. Because you have white creators getting strikes, and there's a black creator who didn't even post the video. Whole thing, channel just got terminated. But on Twitter, Minnie is keeping some sort of updates, saying stuff like day 4 since my channel was terminally wrong. React to EDP victim, nothing shared from YouTube. But on day 5, it looks like there's some sort of progress. So on day 5, he's talking to a social media manager, and he talked to YouTube today about 2 issues. His termination, and another commentary channel, who I guess talked about the whole thing, got their whole channel demonetized. But their whole channel got remonetized a few hours later, so he thinks that, he might get his channel back. He tells them that they talked about everything, and the YouTube people were actually shocked and surprised. And it looks like apparently someone at the lower levels of the YouTube thing messed up and just got rid of his whole thing. So someone over there sliding with EDP. As well as his thing got him terminated. Because the way that I see it is that what he did was less worse than what other people did. Because the commentary channels, they make their whole thing, review it, post it. While he reacted to someone else's YouTube video, gave his output on the thing, and he got terminated before the video was even posted. Because he got terminated for that video, reacting to it, but the person who made the actual video is fine. How does that make any sense? And how is that video even up when he got terminated? The reason why he got terminated was their harassment policy. And with everything happening, and it seems like YouTube is actually defending EDP, you had people calling them pedotube, cupcake tube, and saying quotes like, why is YouTube doing all this to protect the predator? They even acknowledged that he was a predator when they got rid of his channel. Even some ordinary gamer made a video called "The YouTubers Protecting EDP." That's how bad it's gotten, and that's what people actually think, that YouTube is protecting him. That's about it. If you liked the video, sub. If you sub, you might get another video.